Hey, you got a sec?
Sure, what's up?
Tomorrow's our big wedding planning meeting.
Wait. Oh yeah, right.
Don't tell me you forgot. It's finally hitting me that our wedding is actually happening. So, just to confirm, we're meeting at the station at 10 a.m., right?
About that,
Huh?
I just got called into work. I have to head to the office in the morning.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm really sorry, but I can't make it to the meeting.
You're seriously not coming to our wedding planning meeting? That's insane.
I know, but it's really urgent. I can't get out of it. Can you handle it on your own this time?
This is so frustrating. I've been looking forward to this for ages.
I was excited too, but it's work. I can't just ignore it. Plus, one of my buddies said his wife went to the first meeting alone and it turned out fine. I'm sure you'll do great on your own.
That's their situation. We're different, and I think it's important we go together. And it's weird that you suddenly have to work on a Sunday.
Trust me, I hate working on my day off too. But a really important meeting with a client popped up, and if I don't go, it could mess up our business relationship.
I guess you've got a lot on your plate.
I really don't want to miss it, but there's no way out.
All right. I'll go by myself this time, but next time you're coming with me.
Thanks. I promise I'll be there next time. I'm sorry, but I really appreciate it. We need to talk.
What's up?
Tomorrow's our second wedding planning meeting, right?
Yeah. I felt so lost the first time going alone, but this time, you'll be there with me.
I'm really sorry,
Huh?
but I can't make it to this one either.
What? Are you bailing on me again?
Come on, it's not last minute. I'm telling you the day before.
What's the excuse this time?
It's the same as last time. I've got work I just can't skip.
Are you serious? Tomorrow's meeting is super important. We're picking out the menu, selecting the music, and finalizing the seating chart. Not to mention reviewing the invitation designs. And we're supposed to see the bouquet and flower samples. We also have to go over the entire ceremony plan in detail.
I know. I'm really sorry, but I just can't make it. We're in the middle of closing a big contract, and my boss says I have to be there. I need you to decide on everything.
This is unbelievable. A wedding is something we're supposed to plan together, not something I handle alone.
I'm really sorry, but I trust your taste completely, and whatever you decide, I'm on board.
But still, I wanted you there to see the venue, taste the food, and experience it all with me.
Don't worry. I won't have any complaints about what you choose. And if there's anything we need to tweak, we'll do it at the next meeting.
I'm so disappointed. I was really looking forward to us going to the venue together this time.
I'm really bummed too. But you know, I'm prioritizing work so I can provide for us. And that's for you too.
What do you mean?
If I land this deal, my reputation at work will skyrocket. By giving my all at work and earning the trust of my boss and clients, I'll be able to give you a better life.
I guess that's true.
You work too, so you get how important it is to build good relationships, right?
Yeah, I get it.
So please, handle tomorrow's meeting for us.
Fine, but you better be there next time.
Absolutely.
I'm starting to feel really uneasy about this whole thing.
Don't worry about it. I'll be there for the third meeting, so everything will be fine.
Hey, where are you? The wedding is about to start and you're not here. Hey, what's going on? Did something happen? Did you get into an accident or something? You're okay, right? Please, just answer me. Seriously, what's happening? Your parents are worried too. If you can respond, even just one word, please say something.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Finally! I'm so glad I got through to you.
Sorry. I couldn't pick up while I was on the move. But wow, that's a lot of missed calls.
Of course. The wedding is about to start and you're not here. I was worried. Where are you? Are you stuck in traffic or something? How soon can you get here?
Yeah, about that. I'm not going to make it.
What? Did something happen?
I've decided to follow my true love.
True love? What do you mean?
I'm going to be with Jessica.
Jessica? Who is she?
So, yeah, this is goodbye for us.
Wait, what are you talking about? Today is our wedding day. You can't just bail like that.
It is what it is. Jessica's the one for me. Plus, her family is loaded. I'm marrying into that family.
You can't be serious. You need to come here right now. You can't just end things like this.
Didn't you realize?
Realize what?
I was never really into this wedding.
Not into it? So
I've been struggling with this. We had the wedding date and venue set, and we were about to officially get married. If I left you now, you'd be heartbroken. But if I went through with the wedding, I knew I'd regret it for the rest of my life.
So what? You've been cheating on me with this Jessica person? Unbelievable! How could you do this to me, your fiancé?
At first, it wasn't anything serious. We just had dinner together, but then we clicked, and I wanted to know more about her.
So you've been dating her this whole time?
Yeah. We first met at a client event. She was there and, I don't know, it was like love at first sight. The more we talked, the more I realized we were meant to be.
So that's why you kept canceling our wedding planning meetings?
Pretty much.
I'm shocked. You canceled on me 3 times, only showed up for the final meeting, and now you're bailing on our wedding?
What can I say? Being with Jessica makes me truly happy.
So you're calling off our wedding and planning to be with her?
Actually, I already married her.
What?
I even quit my job.
What are you talking about?
Look, you'll find someone else. Be happy.
Wait.
Goodbye.
Hey, all the guests are here.
It's all on you now.
What am I supposed to tell them? That the groom found his true love and the wedding is off?
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry about that.
This isn't a joke. Please, just come here. Come on, answer me.
Hey, Sarah. How are you? It's me, Mike. I've got something I need to talk to you about.
Mike?
Oh, thank God. You didn't block me after all.
What on earth have you been doing for the past 3 years?
Well, it's a long story.
I've got a lot to say too. But do you have any idea how much trouble you caused by bailing on our wedding? Your parents had to deal with everything because you disappeared without a trace. They were so worn out. It was so painful to watch. It was really, really tough.
I'm truly sorry for all of that. That's why I wanted to reach out to you.
What?
If my parents went through that much, then I can't imagine how hard it was for you. So, I want to support you from now on.
What are you talking about? You married Jessica, didn't you? What happened to the whole thing about marrying into her family?
Well, I'm married into them, but now I'm single again.
You got divorced from Jessica?
Yeah, her parents found out I was seeing someone else too, and they were furious. They forced us to get a divorce.
I'm not surprised they were angry. You were planning to marry into their family while still planning a wedding with me.
I never thought they'd find out, but when I bailed on our wedding, someone tipped Jessica off.
If you wanted to marry Jessica so badly, why didn't you break up with me sooner?
I didn't want to hurt you, Sarah.
Well, I was hurt. You left me at the altar.
I really am sorry for that.
And how did you manage to keep it hidden for 3 years?
I cut ties with my family and relatives, and I asked them not to contact anyone.
I see.
I bet you were looking for me everywhere.
I wasn't looking for you. I didn't care anymore. It was your parents who were looking. They couldn't afford a private investigator, so they never found you. And after I sorted out the whole broken engagement, I cut off contact with your family.
Oh, so you don't know where my parents are now? I went to their house earlier, but they weren't there.
No idea. Besides, they had to sell that house to pay for all the expenses from the wedding cancellation.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, they had to move because of that.
That's why someone else lives there. I can't believe canceling the wedding cost them so much they had to sell the house.
I'm amazed that this never occurred to you.
I mean, you took all the wedding gifts, right? We had a lot of guests, so it must have been a significant amount.
Are you stupid? Of course we returned everything.
You returned them? Why?
Because there was no reason to keep them. It's common sense.
I see.
In fact, we returned them with a little extra as an apology. With money your parents provided, by the way.
What?
And there was also the alimony I received, which made it even harder for them.
Alimony? Wait a minute. We never officially got married. We were still just engaged, so why would there be alimony?
Even breaking off an engagement can require alimony.
What? I thought if we had the wedding gifts, we wouldn't owe anything, and that breaking off the engagement wouldn't be a big deal.
You're unbelievable. Do you know how much I struggled to recover from all of this? The fact that you're showing up now is just beyond belief.
That's exactly why I'm here.
What?
Sarah, thank you for waiting for me for these 3 years.
Excuse me?
I was so shocked. You've really done well for yourself. Let's get married.
What are you talking about?
I'm just so proud of you. You were just an average employee, but you've become something great. You did it all for me, right? Thank you so much.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw you on a local news segment the other day.
Oh, so you saw that.
Sarah, you've climbed the ranks, haven't you? You're still in your 20s and already an executive. That's incredible.
Executive?
To think you've risen so high for my sake.
Why would my success have anything to do with you?
Isn't it obvious? When I left you for Jessica, I told you her family was wealthy. So you worked hard to make yourself worthy of me in case I came back. And now, you finally made it to the top. When I saw you on TV looking so successful, I cried. Right now, I'm between jobs, so I'm ready to be your stay-at-home husband and support you. Let's spend the rest of our lives together.
I Do you even realize your situation?
Huh?
You betrayed me and married someone else.
I know, but I'm divorced now, and you're the only one I love. You've been working so hard these past 3 years because you wanted us to get back together, right?
Is your brain functioning properly?
What?
Or is it that you have a brain but it's completely smooth with no wrinkles?
Hey, that's just rude.
It's just, you obviously didn't pay attention to the segment.
No, I saw it clearly. I saw you with the title executive under your name, looking so successful.
I'm not an executive.
You don't need to be modest. I heard it myself. I was promoted to executive thanks to the success of product development.
I said, when I told the executive, it sparked the idea for product development.
What?
You misheard. I was on TV because I was the project leader for the featured product.
Huh?
I do have a title, but I'm just a manager right now. There's no way someone with 5 years of experience would become an executive that quickly.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
So, you're not an executive, huh? Well, even if you're just a manager, that's totally fine with me.
Huh?
Well, I mean, even as a manager, you're still on the rise, right?
Maybe.
So, I'm totally fine with that. Let's get married.
I'm going to have to decline.
Sarah, there's no need to play hard to get. You didn't block me for 3 years because you were hoping I'd propose again, right? So I'm saying yes. We can submit the marriage license today and start living together right away. Let's celebrate our bright future tonight with a passionate evening.
You're disgusting.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. You've been dying to see me, right? I'm quite the catch, you know?
Where do you get that confidence from? By the way, where are you right now?
See? I knew you wanted to see me.
So, where are you?
You know that business hotel right by the east exit of the station? I'm staying there.
All right, I'll come to pick you up in 3 hours, so be ready to check out.
3 hours? It shouldn't take that long from your place.
I've got some things to prepare.
Oh, things to prepare, huh? I'm looking forward to it.
Wait for me in the front of the hotel in 3 hours.
Okay. Sarah, what the hell is going on? You said you'd be here at the hotel entrance, so why aren't you?
Oh, looks like they've arrived. Your parents.
Why are my mom and dad here? Weren't you supposed to come get me?
Why would I come to get you?
What? You've been waiting for me all this time, haven't you? My parents are absolutely furious. I've locked myself in the hotel bathroom, so you need to come and get me. If you don't, I might never see you again.
Yeah, that's why I asked your parents to pick you up.
Why?
The reason I didn't block you all this time was because your parents asked me not to.
What? They ask you?
They were sure you'd come crawling back to me sooner or later. Knowing your personality, they thought you'd reach out to me first. So they asked me to let them know the moment you did.
But you said you weren't in contact with my family.
I wasn't, but I got in touch with them earlier today.
Hey, aren't you worried about not being able to marry me anymore?
I'm already married.
What? But your last name hasn't changed. I saw it on TV.
It has changed.
It can't be.
Maybe it was hard to notice because it's only one letter different from my maiden name, but it's definitely changed.
No way.
First, you misheard, and now you've misseen? Is your brain even functioning properly?
This can't be real. No way.
Oh, by the way, your parents found you a new job.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it's at your Uncle Matt's company.
What? Uncle Matt?
I don't know much, but apparently, he's the one person you've always dreaded the most.
He's always been tough on me for some reason, yelling at me ever since I was a kid.
Well, great. This is your chance to get some discipline from Uncle Matt.
No way, please, don't make me do this.
Mike tried to sneak out of the hotel, but was caught by his parents and taken to Uncle Matt's company. According to his parents, Mike had been a spoiled child who never listened to them, causing them endless trouble. However, whenever Uncle Matt, with his stern demeanor and booming voice, scolded Mike, he would quiet down immediately. This made Mike dread Uncle Matt, and as an adult, he did everything he could to avoid him. But at his parents' request, Mike and Uncle Matt were finally reunited after years apart. Now, Mike works at Uncle Matt's company, paying back the large sum of money his parents covered, while also living with and taking care of his nearly 70-year-old uncle, who has remained a lifelong bachelor. Uncle Matt has vowed not to let Mike go until he pays back every cent, and Mike is reportedly living every day in tears. Still, he should be grateful that someone is willing to lend a helping hand to someone like him.
Janet, I have good news.
Huh? Susan, what's up?
I've decided to move.
Moving?
Yes. I've been living alone for a long time, right? But now I'm going to have a lively life.
Well...
Janet, please prepare a room for me.
What?
If you can, make sure it's a room that gets a lot of sunlight. I get cold easily.
Wait a minute, please. Susan, are you trying to move in?
Yes.
What's the good news in that? I said no to you moving in.
What? You're the only one who said you didn't want to live together. I don't have time to listen to my daughter-in-law.
Bob agrees with me. Even you agreed to it, didn't you?
You... Janet, are you really Bob's wife?
Huh?
If you know how Bob, my son, feels, you wouldn't have come to that conclusion, would you?
What do you mean?
You are really dumb, aren't you? He's just being nice and holding back because you are whining that you don't want to live with me. Bob is just trying to save face. You simply took him at his word. And you don't even try to understand Bob's true feelings. Aren't you an unfit wife?
That's not true. We talked it over when we got married. We couldn't live with you.
No. You just forced your opinion on Bob. Poor Bob. He really wanted to live with me, but he didn't want to get into trouble with you. I guess he had to reluctantly go along with you.
That's not true.
You're so selfish, pushing your own opinion, and you can't even think about your husband and your mother-in-law. It's been a year since you got married, and you still don't seem to have enough awareness of what it means to be a wife. Letting your husband take priority is one of the requirements to be a good wife. You need to learn to be a little more humble.
Huh? But still, that's way too sudden. Why did you suddenly decide to move?
A contract with my apartment is about to expire. To renew the contract, you have to pay the renewal fee. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to move out and move in with you guys.
You don't have to be stingy with the renewal fee.
What are you talking about? It's a big burden for a pensioner. Besides, you live in such a big house. I, the mother, have to live in a small apartment. It's just not right, is it?
That being said, you have to keep your promise.
Janet, please stop it. You are Bob's wife, right?
Yes, but
Being Bob's wife means it's as if you became my daughter. As a daughter, it's natural to take care of your parents, right?
yes, it is. That's why we sometimes visit your apartment. We eat together and I help you with the housework.
You think that's enough?
Well,
You must think it's insane to let an old mother live alone. What if I collapse in my apartment? And if it's too late to find me and the worst happens, it'd be your responsibility.
no. You'll be fine. Bob told me that your health checkup last month was very good.
You can't rely on medical checkups. You never know what might happen to an old person. No matter how healthy you are, you might trip on a step and fall.
You can't keep talking about being old just because you want to move in. You often boast about how young you look, don't you? And you get so angry when people treat you like an old person.
That's not what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't get anywhere talking to you. No matter what you say, we are going to live together.
Even if you say so, we don't even have an empty room.
Don't lie to me. It's such a big house. I'm sure there are plenty of empty rooms.
They're all occupied.
Well then, I'll take your room.
What?
How inappropriate for a wife to have her own room.
No. I sometimes work remotely. I need my own workroom.
Is that the trendy remote work thing? You're so sassy to work at home even though you're a woman.
Yeah, well, what you're saying is messed up. Remote work has nothing to do with gender.
Don't pick a fight at every turn.
I mean, we live in a house.
Ugh, shut up. Talking to you irritates me.
Susan?
Yes, this is the end of my chat with you. If you send me any more texts, I'll ignore them. Well then, excuse me.
Bob, is this a good time? Sorry if you're still at work.
It's okay. I just got off work and I'm on the train. What's up?
I just got a call from Susan.
Mom?
I guess she still hasn't given up on the idea of moving in together.
Seriously? I told her when we got married that we weren't going to live together.
I thought we explained to her why we couldn't live together. But she still wanted to live with us. So I tried to explain the situation again. But she ended the conversation one-sidedly.
Right.
It's like she doesn't want to hear what I have to say. Was I wrong to say that?
No, it's not your fault. Mom has always been self-centered. She's always yelling and trying to get her way. Sometimes she cries, sometimes she rants. That's why my dad got fed up with her and they divorced.
Yeah.
I'll talk to her again. I'll tell her we can't live with her.
That will be great. I'm afraid she's going to try to force us to move in with her someday.
I'm sorry. My mom's selfishness got us into a lot of trouble.
No problem. I'm grateful to you. I'm the one who asked you to listen to my selfishness when we got married.
That's not true. We decided on this together, didn't we? I'm almost at the station. Let's talk about it when I get home.
Yeah, come home safely.
Janet, today is Sunday, so you're off work, right?
I'm off. What about it?
The weather is nice and it's a wonderful day to move in.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm moving there today.
No, wait. I told you many times that we don't want to live with you.
But I already sent you my stuff. Please don't reject it.
Oh no.
Thank goodness. Now I can live comfortably starting today.
You can't just send your stuff to us.
Oh, yeah, you'll get about 10 cardboard boxes on delivery. You'll take care of the payment there.
What are you doing? We don't have room for 10 boxes.
Why don't you just pile them up in the hallway? I'll be out of here by noon. Then I'll put my stuff in my room and clean up.
Your room? We don't have a room for you.
Oh no, you haven't prepared a room for me yet?
Isn't it obvious? Neither Bob nor I have agreed to live with you.
Well then, please put the boxes in your room for now. It's going to be my room sooner or later.
I don't want to.
You know, why are you being so mean to me? You live in such a big house. You should have at least one extra room. And just because you don't want me to live with you, you lied about all the rooms being occupied.
We live with my parents.
What?
My parents, Bob and I, the four of us live together.
What? What's that? You're living with your parents? Since when?
We've been living together since the beginning of our marriage.
That's a lie.
I told you before.
I can't believe it. You refuse to live with me, but you let your own parents live with you?
No, it's not that I'm letting my parents to live with us.
You're such a lousy wife. Mom, that's enough. What? All of a sudden? It's me. It's Bob. Bob? I've been sitting next to Janet reading your texts to each other. That's good. Huh? Poor Bob. You really want to live with me, but Janet's selfishness kept you away from me. And then she made you live with her parents? What? What's that? I've been telling you all along that I agree with Janet. I told you repeatedly that I don't want to live with you. Bob, it's okay. Huh? You don't have to hold back for her anymore. You've put up with enough. Huh? What are you talking about? Come on, just say it already. You really want to live with me, your mother. No. What are you really saying? I'm scared. My point is, don't be shy with Janet. Reveal your true feelings. You are the owner of the house. There is no reason for you to hold back in your own home. Huh? Janet, you're so brazen. Your parents are just as brazen as you. Trying to force Bob to live with your parents just because he's so nice. I wonder if parents and children have similar personalities after all. Wait a minute. What? Mom, could it be? Do you think I'm the owner of this house? What? Yes, I do. Aren't you? I was so surprised when I saw your new house. You bought such a big house right after you got married. I'm so proud of you. I knew it. I knew it. No, I'm not. What do you mean? This house is Janet's parents' house. Janet's parents' house? That's right. That's why her parents live here together. You're lying about this being her parents' house. It's such a new house. It looked like a new house. I think it's because they did some major renovations shortly before Janet and I got married. Remodeling? Janet's father fell ill a few years ago. Due to the after effects, he became wheelchair-bound, so they made the house barrier-free. It's hard for her mother to take care of her father by herself, so we decided to move in together. Oh, is that right? That's why the house is in her father's name. No matter how big a company I work for, there's no way we can afford a house this big, this early in our marriage. Didn't I explain everything to you when I married Janet? I'm sure Janet told you that too. Did she? I'm so stunned. You don't remember anything that doesn't suit you. You were so excited about the house. You complimented me on how great it was. I told you that this was Janet's father's house. I told you that Janet's parents and you couldn't live together, so I asked you to live in an apartment. You were going to stay in the apartment. Janet and I would visit you from time to time.
Oh, wait a minute. So you are forced to take care of her father? Janet is such a terrible wife. Forcing you to live with her own parents and then forcing you to take care of them.
You know what? Don't say Janet forced me to live with her parents. I decided to move in with her parents after a thorough discussion with Janet.
But
he only has a limp, but he can eat and use the restroom normally. Usually her mother takes care of him. Janet and I just help out a little.
But I'm still not convinced. She came here to marry into our family, but she only takes care of her own parents. I can't forgive her for taking care of her own parents and leaving me alone. As a wife, she should put her husband's parents before her own parents.
That's why I don't want to live with you.
What do you mean? You don't want to live with your mother?
If we live with you, you'll force your old values on us. We'll be stressed out.
Stress?
It's really stressful when the loudest voice is the one who doesn't agree with our values.
That's
why, if your package comes, I'll send it back.
What? Well, I'm not living with you?
I told you from the beginning that we don't want to live with you. Besides, even if we did live together, can you work or help take care of him?
What? Why would I have to do that?
It's only natural if we live together.
But I have a pension, so I don't have to work. I don't want to take care of a stranger, even if he is my son's father-in-law.
There's no merit in living with such an unemployed spender.
An unemployed spender, you say? How dare you say that to your own mother?
I know why you want to live with us.
What?
When you and Dad divorced, you got all the money from the property division. You spent it all, didn't you?
What?
The pension is coming in regularly, but at the rate you're spending it, it's not enough. So you are planning to stay at our house and have us take care of your food, clothing, and shelter. And then pour all of the pension money into fun, right?
That's...
You know, Mom, do you understand that I married into her family?
Huh?
You forgot? I thought it was weird. This time too, but the last few times you've sent me a parcel, it's been under my bachelor name.
You know, you married into her family. Why?
You were the reason, and you just forgot about it?
What? Me?
When you and Dad divorced, Zach thought you'd be worried about living alone. I think you snubbed his wife who agreed to live with you out of love for your son.
No.
He got mad and told you to move out and kicked you out, didn't he?
Well, you see...
That's why you had to live alone in a small apartment. When I got married, you wanted to move in with me this time. But I've seen what happened to my brother, so I said I'd never move in with you. That's what I declared when we got married. Also, Janet is the only daughter of an old family, so I'll take her last name. I told you that. That's how you got to where you are now.
Huh?
You seem to be against me changing my last name at first. Zach took over our family name. Our family has 2 boys. You reluctantly agreed to let me take her last name.
Is that so? It was a year ago, so I forgot.
You really don't remember everything that's inconvenient, do you? Anyway, I'll send back all of your stuff that's on its way here.
Wait a minute.
Why? You know I can't live with you.
No, I mean, this apartment? I have to leave at the end of the month.
You didn't renew your lease?
I can't afford the renewal fee.
You can afford to move out.
It can't be helped. I have very little savings left. If I pay the renewal fee, I won't be able to move out.
Oh.
So I have no choice but to move in there. I don't need my own room. Just let me put my stuff there for now.
Mike should be there soon.
Who's Mike?
Your brother, Uncle Mike.
Mike?
I expected this would happen. I've been talking to him about you for a while. When you texted Janet, I called him in a hurry. He said he'd be right over.
Wait a minute. I don't like Mike. He's been so strict with me since we were kids. He'd yell at me for being selfish. I never wanted to see him again.
That's why I asked Uncle Mike to help me. He's the only one who can make my pushy, selfish mom do what he says. He said he'll take you in, so wait there.
No, absolutely not. If I live with him, the stress will drive me crazy.
You're lucky you have a place to live. I'll see you later.
Wait for me, Bob. Shortly after this, Bob's uncle arrived at Susan's apartment. It seems that his uncle put the crying Susan in his car and took her to the countryside where he lived. He made her do housework and work in the fields. She is so exhausted every day that she doesn't have time to complain. Sometimes, she texts to complain to her son Bob. Bob has decided not to deal with Susan until she's completely remorseful. As for me, I am living a peaceful life with Bob and my parents. Bob and my father seem to get along well, and they often enjoy drinking and talking together. Seeing such a scene makes me feel happy from the bottom of my heart, and I am glad I married him.
Oh my god, I was really surprised today. I never thought you would be at my new job. Yeah, I was surprised too. I never thought I'd be working at the same place as my niece. I guess we're really destined to cross paths after all, huh? Oh god, please no. Don't say such things. You are so mean. Aren't you happy to be colleagues with your lovely niece? Why would I be happy? Did you forget that you stole my husband? Huh? Are you still holding on to that old grudge? That was over 3 years ago. I will never forget what you did to me. Oh, come on. Let's forget about the past. I left him a long time ago. When I heard you got divorced, I was shocked. After stealing my husband, you dumped him in just a week. It can't be helped. He wasn't the kind of man I hoped he'd be. Anyway, I was feeling kind of nervous at my new workplace. But I feel relieved to know that you are working there. You'll support me as my aunt, right? Well, I can't change the fact that you were hired. I'll help you with work stuff, but nothing else. Don't contact me for anything other than work, okay? Why not? We're relatives. Don't you love your lovely niece? I'm not the kind enough person to be nice to a woman who stole my husband. Whatever. You were so mean. That's why you lost your husband to your own niece. Say whatever you want. Goodbye. Hey, Francesca! I have something I want to ask. Is now a good time? Hey! Are you ignoring me? You were always mean to me. It's something related to work, so please respond. Can you not message me after work? It's already past 8 in the evening. I've already gone home. It's not just about work. It's something much more important. What is it? I heard you're the wife of the president. What? What a surprise! I thought you were a miserable single lady for life. But I heard you got remarried to the president. Who told you about that? I heard the managers talking about it in the women's restroom. So, I just wanted to confirm the facts. Why do I have to reveal my personal information? Especially to someone like you, a homewrecker. I see. If you were reacting that way, it's true that you're the president's wife, huh? How could you become the wife of the president when I'm better than you? The president is still in his 40s, right? Despite his age, he chose a miserable old lady like you. Excuse me? If you're the president's wife, you should be more confident, shouldn't you? Why are you trying to hide it? I'm not trying to hide it. I know that there's only one thing on your mind. What? You're probably thinking about stealing the position of the president's wife. Oh, wow. You know exactly what I'm thinking about. After all, you mistakenly thought my ex-husband, Anthony, was the next president and stole him from me. Well, a week after the divorce was finalized, it was announced that the next president is Anthony's younger brother. When you found out that Anthony was just a regular employee, you quickly dumped him. I was fooled too, you know. I was the victim. Just remembering it makes me mad. I thought I could become the president's wife, but he turned out to be completely useless. You assumed Anthony was the next president all by yourself. It's all your fault. Shut up. So that's why it can't fail this time. I'm going to steal your husband away from you, and this time I'm going to take the position of president's wife. That's too bad. Things won't go your way. I've already told my husband all about you. What? Unlike my ex-husband, he's not a cheating scumbag. No matter what you do, it's pointless. Oh, really? Well then, challenge accepted. If you're so confident, why don't we give it a try? Give it a try? Because of you, I've been struggling for the past 3 years. To pay the alimony you demanded, I've been working as an office worker during the day at the bar at night. It's been a really hard time for me. Well, that's what you deserved. Isn't it kinda heartless to demand compensation from a relative? After all, I'm your niece. So why don't you just give up your husband, you know? I don't care if you were my relative or not. You took my husband, so you should pay for what you did. Honestly, I don't want to consider you as my relative anymore. I never find you adorable. Ever since you were a child, you've been throwing tantrums whenever things don't go your way. Whatever. Just remember that I hold a grudge against you too. I'm going to get my revenge for what you did. Well, I'm 20 years younger than you. There's no way my plan won't work. This time, I'm going to take over the role of the president's wife. So get ready. Here we go again. Hi, Francesca. There's something that I need to tell you. What is it this time? I told you not to contact me for anything other than work, didn't I? Oh my god, you haven't noticed? What? You're so clueless. It's hilarious. I've stolen your husband. What? Just as I said, I've taken the position of the president's wife. Now, you're back to being just a dull clerk. When I made a move, the president fell for me so easily. I guess all men like young women. A month after I joined the company, I started keeping in touch with the president personally. The other day, I invited him out for a drink. And just like that. You know what I mean, right? It's already been 2 months since then. You didn't notice it at all, did you? The president seems to be really into me, to the point that he does not even care about his wife anymore. Tonight, the president is going to spend the night in my place. See? An old hag can't be the president's wife for long. He prefers younger women over older ones. The president even says so himself. Oh, I see. So that means that president isn't my husband. What? My husband would never say anything like that. Of course, he wouldn't say that in front of you. But deep down, he'd rather be with a fresh young woman than an old hag. You should understand his feelings. There's no way he would stay with you in the first place. He comes home straight after work. He had dinner with me, watched the TV, took a shower, and went to bed. He must be tired from work to go to bed so early. And since tomorrow's Saturday, so he asked not to be woken up by me. Oh yeah? You don't seem to believe me. Of course not. Because he's at my house right now. I'm sorry I left you all alone again. It's lonely for a middle-aged woman to live alone, isn't it? I just told you that I'm with my husband. You're still saying that? Stop being delusional already. So you truly think that you're dating the president? Yeah, I've been saying that. I see. I don't know which president you're talking about, but if he's married, you should stop whatever you're doing. You've just finished paying off the debt that you made 3 years ago, right? And now you're doing the same thing again. Do you want to go back to debt hell for another alimony claim? You don't need to worry about me, so relax. Last time, I mistakenly stole a worthless man. But this time, I made sure he was the real president before I took him. A worthless man? How could you say that after what you did to me? I thought he was the next president of the company. But he's just an ordinary office worker. I felt like I was being scammed. But now that I'm here, I'm not afraid of being sued for alimony or anything. If I can become the president's wife, a few $1,000s is nothing. So he does have a wife this time too. Yeah, what are you talking about? You know what? It's a wife's fault for being cheated on. If you wanted to keep your husband, you should have worked on yourself and tried your best not to be dumped. Why do you always want to steal someone else's husband? If you want to be the president's wife, just find a single president. That doesn't make sense. What? I want to take away your man because he's your husband. What do you mean? It's unfair that you're the only one getting a successful man. Despite being an old hag, I can let you be happy by yourself. What? But my ex-husband didn't fit into what you would consider a successful man, right? I thought he was successful because he was the son of the president, and he was the eldest. It was so obvious that he will be the next president. Oh, I see. Why didn't you tell me from the beginning that he was not going to be the next president? You made me pay alimony, and I ended up getting divorced in a week. What a waste of time and money. I don't understand why I have to be blamed at this point. Anyway, I get that you really hate me. Yeah, that's what I mean. Unbelievable. You don't need to compete with your aunt, who's as old as your mother. I can't stand it when an old lady who's much older than me is having a better life than me. Well, your husband is already mine. This time, I'll become the president's wife and make you miserable. Finally, I'll steal the luxurious life from you. Jesus Christ. I have a bad feeling about this. Francesca, you're such a liar! Here we are again. What is it this time? I heard you got married while hiding your divorce status from the president. What? I spilled your past to the president. Then the president said, I thought I was marrying a woman who had never been married before. He got really mad. Well, that's why he decided to divorce you right away. You hid your past because you wanted to be the president's wife, right? You are the worst. I've told my husband everything about my past. You are lying. He says he doesn't know. I told him everything before we got married. You thought you did, but you didn't. No, that's not true. Oh, really? How sure are you? I even told my husband about you. I showed him all the messages that you have been sending me these days. If my husband didn't know about my past, I wouldn't have been able to talk about it with him. I still think you were lying. I mean, you should realize it already. Realize what? You're making a terrible mistake. A terrible mistake? Everybody in the office is talking about you. Oh, that's right. I don't care what people say or think about me. Besides, I'm intentionally flirting in the office, so it's only natural that everybody is talking about me. I knew it. I mean, they don't have any right to judge me. It seems you haven't officially announced the divorce yet. But the president divorced you already. Now, I'm the president's wife. I finally took the position of president's wife. Oh God. I was hoping you'd notice when you saw my company ID. But it looks like that didn't work. What are you talking about? Do you know my full name? Francesca Davis, right? And the president's last name is Miller, so... Oh, wait. Isn't it too quick to change your surname? Have you already changed it back to your maiden name? No, I didn't. My maiden name is Wilson. Oh, is that right? I got married 2 years ago and my name changed to Davis. What? So, your husband is... Wait a minute. Could it be the president of the parent company? Yes, that's right. My husband is the president of the parent company. Wait, what? You finally noticed. So you just heard that I'm the wife of the president. You just assumed that the president of our company was my husband. You didn't check the most important thing. Which company's president is he actually the president of? Oh my God! Also, I will tell you this for the sake of our president's ex-wife. I'm pretty sure that she never got a divorce before. Oh no! But the president decided to divorce his wife because he believed what you said. If you don't want to be sued, you should correct that. No, 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 no! No way! I just married a different man by mistake? Your real husband is the president of the parent company? That means he's way wealthier than the one that I stole? That's so unfair! Huh, you're saying that now? Yeah. If it's a parent company and a subsidiary, the parent company definitely gets a higher salary. That's true, but it's so frustrating. Your husband's annual income must be higher. Probably. Damn it! I thought I could beat you. But, well, whatever. Huh? Even though it's a subsidiary, he's still the president. considering the death hell I've been at, it's a lot better. I'll be retiring soon and becoming a housewife. I won't be seeing your face at the office anymore. It's really frustrating, but I'll leave it at this. You're going to be a housewife? Of course. Because I'm going to be the president's wife. My husband's earnings will be enough to live on. There's no need for me to work so hard. If you were talking about our president, he got fired. Fired? It means he was dismissed. Why? What do you mean? The board of directors decided that. Why? Well, even though he was married, he flirted with female employees and did not work during working hours. The president is supposed to be a role model for his employees, but he was violating the company's compliance policy. Oh no! Also, you may not know this, but Mr. Miller's ex-wife is the only daughter of the former president. Is that so? He became president by marrying the former president's daughter. If he leaves her, he'll have no choice but to leave the company too. Oh my god! Wait a minute. That means he is no longer the president. Does that mean he's unemployed? That's right. If both of you are unemployed, so you'll have to work hard to make ends meet in your small apartment. Huh? My apartment? He owns a big mansion. We were planning to live in that mansion together. Oh, that house is in his ex-wife's name. What? He didn't build a house? It seems to be his ex-wife's family home. You know what? Mr. Miller was originally just a regular employee before. But because he's married to the president's daughter, he was able to live in a mansion. No way! Mr. Miller must be regretting it right now, because he had an affair with you. He lost everything at once. No way! Also, I think this is the most important thing. You'll have to pay the alimony for your own. Huh? Why? His ex-wife is rich, right? If that's the case, there should be a division of property even if they divorced. That's the thing. It turns out that Mr. Miller was using the joint savings without permission, so there was no property division either. Under such circumstances, he paid his wife alimony in one lump sum, and his savings went to nothing. No way! What the hell? I can't pay alimony on my own. I told you to stop, didn't I? This is what happens when you break out other people's families. Oh my god, I'll have to go to debt again. If you don't have any savings, that's what will happen. So, I'll go back to living in extreme poverty? To the miserable life when you eat only canned goods every day? Well, what you eat is your choice, but I'm sure you'll be in debt again. I don't want to. I've worked so hard to pay off my debts and crawl up here. Now you are back to square one. I feel sorry for you. You feel sorry? Really? You sound like you don't care at all. Of course, I don't care. That's terrible. You're my relatives, so help me. You took my husband, and now you're calling me a relative? That's a story from the past. But this time, there's nothing happened to you. That's right. Could you ask your husband to cancel my resignation? It's so depressing that I couldn't be the president's wife. But I have to work hard and pay the alimony. Do you think you can go back to work now after having an affair with the president? Well, you're still young. Why don't you try to find a new job? But... Well then, goodbye. Wait, Francesca! No! I wanted to be the president's wife. I don't want to live a poor life with an unemployed old man. Please, help me! It seems that my niece and her husband lived together in my niece's apartment for a while. But in the end, they fought every day and divorced after a month. My niece, who had already been disowned by her parents and had nowhere to go, persistently contacted me begging me to lend her some money. But since she brought this upon herself, I have no intention of helping her. According to rumors, my niece borrowed money again to pay for the alimony. And it seems she returned to her death hell again. As for me, I am spending peaceful days with my new husband. My previous marriage didn't work out because of my niece. But thanks to that, I was able to meet my current loving husband. I hope that this time my niece will have a serious love life and find a true happiness. I wish her all the best.
Seriously? The wedding was so much fun. That was the best day of my life. All the attention was on me for the entire day. It was awesome. Now I'm finally the president's wife, just as I've always dreamed. But I never imagined that your husband, Nate, would be working at Carl's company. What a small world. During the wedding, I noticed Nate was chatting way too closely with Carl and the people from our company. So I asked Carl what was going on. Then he told me Nate was an employee at his company, and I was totally surprised. Congratulations once again on your marriage, Bella. As expected, the wedding was truly luxurious. It was beautiful. Right? It's all thanks to my husband, Carl. Well, I'm beautiful, so he married me because of that, you know? Maybe I should thank my own beauty. Yeah, maybe. So Carl didn't tell you that my husband works at the same company. I knew about it because Nate told me in advance. I mean, it's not like your husband is worth talking about, right? That's rude. Poor Nate. It's going to become even more difficult for him to work. Why's that? Well, Carl is married to the eldest daughter, which is me. So naturally, Carl has a higher status compared to Nate. Even at work, they're not on the same position. To be honest, I feel bad for you that your husband is in a lower position. Hey, just because someone's born first among siblings doesn't mean they're superior or anything. Even in a company, a president should always think about the employees. I don't think they should ever act arrogant or consider themselves superior, you know? Referring to yourself as the president's wife and acting all high and mighty, it's like you're trying to act like a queen or something. It's important to stay humble. Otherwise, karma might catch up with you. Hey, don't talk back to me like that, you loser. Sure, you might excel in studying, but you seem to lack common sense. No matter how intelligent you are, failing in marriage can lead to a miserable life. Wow, you're going too far. You can say whatever you want about me, but don't you dare disrespect my husband. I love my husband, and I've never considered him a failure. I won't forgive you if you ever say that again. Whatever. I just don't get it, you know? I guess love makes you blind. In the end, you can't do anything in this world without money. That's why I aim to marry a company president. Surprisingly, it turned out well. From now on, you have to do everything I say. Why should I? Why not? I'm the wife of the president. I can fire your husband with just one word from me. I don't think you have that kind of authority just because you're the president's wife. Of course I have that power. My husband is head over heels for me, you know? If I wanted someone fired, he'd jump to do it without hesitation. Remember at our wedding? There was this rude employee of his. I just mentioned that the guy annoyed me, and guess what? He said if I didn't like him, he would fire him immediately. No way. That's why it's wise for you both not to cross me. Get it? We hold the upper hand, and you're beneath us. Keep that in mind. Is that clear? Oh God. My name is Riley. My sister Bella recently got married to a company president. It seems she's completely gotten carried away by becoming the president's wife, which was her long-awaited dream. And as it turns out, her husband is the president of the company where my husband works. My sister has been looking down on my husband and me even more than before, acting like some kind of queen. It's bothering me a lot. However, my sister doesn't know the truth. I don't see her being the president's wife for long. She doesn't know the truth about my husband, the guy she's been disrespecting. I've been keeping it a secret, so it's no surprise she doesn't know. I'm sure she'll find out soon, but for now, I'll keep it quiet a little longer.
Hey, honey, I've got some good news. I might have about 10 days off. I couldn't wait to tell you until I got home.
Oh, that's nice. You've been so busy lately. We haven't even taken a trip since we got married.
Yeah, I know. I've been buried in work. Sorry about that.
Oh, no need to apologize, honey.
But I feel bad we never had a proper honeymoon. How about we plan an overseas trip? Even my dad suggested it. He thinks we should go on a honeymoon. You've always wanted that, right? Remember when I mentioned that my job for the current company is ending soon? I thought now was the perfect time to take a break before diving back into work at headquarters. Turns out, Dad was thinking the same thing.
He's really sweet, isn't he? I think it's a fantastic idea. Let's go overseas.
Let's do it. I'm cool with wherever you want to go, honey. Just tell me your pick. You know, I'm really grateful for you. You quit your job to take care of everything at home, and I appreciate it more than you know. You're always there for me, no matter what. I love you so much.
Oh, honey, I love you more. Thank you for working so hard every day. I can't wait to go on a trip with you. I'll finish up things at home quickly today and start searching for a trip.
All right, that sounds good. I think I'll be able to come home early today so we can talk more later.
Okay, see you soon. Guess what I heard from my husband? Nate is getting transferred in March. Oh my God. Did he mess up at his job or something? That's so pathetic. This is what happens when you don't choose the right husband like me. But you know what? I can change your husband's fate if you will do whatever I ask you. What do you mean? I told you before, didn't I? My husband will do whatever I say. So if I ask my husband not to transfer Nate, he can stay at my husband's company office. So there's this famous cake that I really want. It's in the neighboring town, but apparently there's a 2-hour queue. Since you're just a housewife with nothing to do, can you go buy it and bring it to me? What? No, I'm not gonna do that for you. Aren't you a housewife too? I'm the president's wife. There's no way I'm going to stand in line for that. Standing in line and all that suits you, a commoner. No, I won't do that. What? Who do you think you are? You better not disobey me, the president's wife. If you disobey me, it won't just end with a transfer, okay? I can fire your husband anytime. Listen, you're the one who'll regret saying things like that to me. I'm warning you. What? Why would I regret it? Aw, you really don't know anything. Poor you. What do you mean I don't know? Anyway, I don't have time for this. I have to go. Hey, we're not done talking yet. Don't you dare talk to me like that. I'm not going to let you get away with it. Riley, why is your husband taking time off starting today? Just because he's getting transferred next month doesn't mean he's done with our company for this month. He should be working. Hello? Are you reading this? What the hell are you guys up to? I tried to give you a chance the other day, but you never listened to what I say. I'm the president's wife. Do you understand what happens if you disobey me? Can you stop persistently contacting me? Then you should reply to me immediately. Did you call me just to say that you can fire my husband anytime? I'm tired of hearing that. So, you know what's gonna happen. Then you should do whatever I said. I'm sorry, but we're in Maldives. He properly requested to take a leave today. It's his legitimate right to do so. What? Maldives? I asked my husband just now, and he says he didn't know anything about it. See? Your husband didn't get the president's permission. Seriously? Your husband is fired this time. Fired. Listen, if you're the president's wife, then you should understand the scale of the company. There are nearly 1,000 employees here. Are all 1,000 of them supposed to get permission from the president? That's ridiculous, isn't it? The HR department mostly handles leave requests. It's not something the president is responsible for. Don't you know that? Shut up! Don't talk to me with that arrogant tone. You won't get away with this. Did you say Maldives? You don't belong there. I've never been there myself, but I know I deserve to be there instead of you. Book a flight now and come back immediately. Since I'm a nice person, I'll give you until tomorrow. If you don't come back by tomorrow, you know what will happen, right? I'll tell Carl to fire your husband. I'm not threatening you, okay? It's just that no one can resist my husband's authority. With just one word from Carl, your husband will be out of a job. That's enough. You should stop disrespecting me or else you'll be in big trouble. What? Don't make me laugh. What can you do, huh? I'm warning you. Don't you dare to cross me. Paid leave is my husband's right, so he doesn't have to come back tomorrow. That can't be right. What I say is absolute. Stop complaining and come back right now. Oh, don't forget to buy souvenirs for us, got it? You'll regret this. I warned you. Hey, Riley, what the hell is going on? I told you to come back, but you didn't. You disobeyed me, the president's wife. Just as I said, I asked Carl to fire your husband. He did it right away. But then, Carl was called in by the headquarters and he got fired instead. I don't understand. What the hell is going on? Don't tell me you had something to do with this. What made you think that? I'm just a commoner, right? You and your husband are superior, so why do you think we could do something? I don't know. You tell me. You told me something like, I would regret it if I disrespected you again. I've been thinking about why you were so confident to talk back to me. And then, this happened. And I thought you did something. Wow, I guess you were smarter than I thought. Excuse me? I just reported what happened. What do you mean? I'll tell you the truth now. Nate is the son of the president of the parent company of your husband's company. Actually, I didn't tell anyone about this. The son of the president of the parent company? You're lying. It's not a lie. It's true. Why is the president's son working as a regular employee at Carl's company? This is ridiculous. That's because his father assigned him to work as a regular employee. That company, when you consider the entire group, is pretty big, right? It's a large corporation with nearly 10,000 employees. From employees in subsidiary companies, there are various voices being raised about superiors not doing their jobs or being harassed. To investigate that, Nate was directly assigned by his dad, the president, to be transferred to all the subsidiaries for investigation. The investigation spanned several years, and your husband's company was the last one. So, does that mean Carl was investigated too? There wasn't any issue, right? Then why is he getting fired? I find it strange that you think there wasn't an issue. Nate said it's fine to delegate all the work to subordinates, but when there's a problem, Carl acts as if he doesn't know anything. Carl doesn't take any responsibility as president or blames others. He accuses his subordinates of going behind his back and making decisions without consulting him. On top of that, he transfers them to other departments. He even yells loudly in front of everyone. Nate was shocked by how outdated his management of the company is. Oh no! Even you were asking your husband to fire the people that you don't like. I reported that you are a person who brings personal life into the office. What the hell? I also reported that an employee was fired just because you got annoyed at your wedding. Why would you do that? We're sisters! Now you're saying that. You tried to get my husband fired. Even though we're enjoying our overseas trip, you told us to come back immediately, didn't you? Don't call me sister just because you're in trouble. Just to be clear, I'm different from you. I've never acted like a queen even once. Nate was just doing what he was assigned to do. I just helped him a little. Shut up! Don't act like a hypocrite. So you were after the money too. You looked at me with disgust when I said I was the president's wife, but you are the same. I'm not like you. I didn't marry Nate just because he was the son of the president. That's a lie. Don't give me that nonsense. It's not a lie. Until we decided to marry, I didn't know Nate was the son of the president. A lot of women like you went to him for money, which made him develop trust issues with women. He said sorry and mentioned he thought I might have been after his money at first. I realized he was going through a tough time with his past relationship, and it made me want to support and be there for him more. So I decided to quit my job. I wanted to be in his support role. I didn't marry him just because I wanted to be the president's wife. Don't tell me we're the same. It disgusts me. Oh no! Anyway, even if Carl gets fired from the company, it's not because of Nate. Nate just did what he was told. The decision was made by people from the parent company. So if you have any complaints, talk to them. Well, I don't think it's going to change the outcome. Oh my God! Carl really got fired! He used to be head over heels for me, you know? But now, he blames me. He doesn't even want to see my face anymore. He goes out drinking every day and comes back in the morning. When he passed out at the front door after returning home from drinking outside, I panicked and tried to wake him up. But he told me not to touch him and yelled that it was all my fault. Before I knew it, we hardly had any savings left. If he keeps spending on alcohol like this every night, we won't be able to afford to live. This is too much. That sounds tough. But that's not all. My mother-in-law even came over the other day. She confronted me, saying that I destroyed Carl's career. She told me I should start working to support Carl. I can't believe it. I've reached my limit and told his mom that I was thinking of divorce. But she said, after I destroyed Carl's career, I can't just leave him like that. I think partially your mother-in-law is right. Are you serious? Are you on my husband's and mother-in-law's side? It's not like I'm taking sides, but since you are a married couple, if your husband is struggling, you need to support him. You've been helped a lot until now, haven't you? Besides, it's your fault that you guys don't have any savings. My fault? Yeah, you're not working. Yet you have all those brand name bags and shoes for no reason. You probably made your husband buy them, right? But my husband is the president. I deserve to have that kind of thing. You see, even if he was the company president, if you spend money like that, it will disappear in no time. Even at your age, you don't understand such a thing? You don't have to say it like that. You wouldn't understand if I didn't say it, right? Besides, if your husband sees you working so hard for him, I'm pretty sure he will do his best to get back on his feet. I don't want that. I don't want to struggle. Riley, please. I want you to help me. Help you how? I want you to give me some money. If your husband is the president's son, you must be rolling in wealth, aren't you? Come on, sis, cut it out. I thought you were going to ask me to borrow some money, but now you're telling me I should give you some? You're not thinking about working at all? I don't know how to get a job. I don't think I could ever get a job. First of all, you're not working either. Look who's talking. That's because for us as a couple, we believe it's for the best. If my husband became unemployed, I'd work from morning to night. I will do anything to support him. Isn't that what marriage is about? And you don't know how to get a job? Why don't you figure that out on your own? I gave you a warning, right? I told you not to cross me. You did, but... If you had apologized back then, I would have kept quiet about you. But you were busy acting like a queen. You never listened to what I said. You brought this upon yourself, so deal with it yourself. Please, Riley, don't abandon me. Riley, help, please? After that conversation, I immediately blocked my sister's contact. Unable to divorce and with their savings depleted, my sister finally resigned herself to the fact that she had to work. I heard she started working as a cashier at a nearby supermarket. I was really surprised when I happened to see her. Bella, who always seemed so confident and acted like a queen, seeing her looking unsure and fidgety, I couldn't help feeling a little sorry for her. But I hope she learned some lesson. After Nate finished the assignment, his dad announced that he is retiring as president, and Nate will officially take over the company as the new president. I think my husband will be even busier from now on. But no matter what, I'll be by his side, supporting him every step of the way.
Amber, I'm coming home now.
Ah, Keith. Okay.
Could you pack up your stuff before I get there?
Huh? What do you mean, pack up my stuff?
I mean exactly what it sounds like. Be ready to leave the house right away.
Hold on. I have no idea what that means. You mean we're moving out? Why?
I'm not. You are.
Huh?
I'll keep living there, but you're leaving.
Why do I have to leave?
I've had a feeling for a long time. We're not gonna make it.
What? What are you talking about? What happened all of a sudden? What's wrong?
I know you're at home right now.
Huh?
I'll make sure I give you enough time before I come to the house. So get ready to move out and leave.
No. I still don't understand. What are you talking about all of a sudden? Why do I have to leave?
Maybe it's sudden for you, but I've been thinking about divorce for a while.
Divorce?
I'm sorry to suddenly tell you in this way, but my mind is already made up.
What is this? It's not April Fool's Day, is it? Could it be a surprise show or something? I don't need this kind of surprise. What's up with you all of a sudden? We had an ordinary chat this morning, just like we usually do. And now you're talking about a divorce?
Don't you get it yet? I'm divorcing you and asking you to leave.
Are you serious? You want to end our entire marriage?
Yes, I'm serious. Because I can't do this anymore.
Okay. Sounds like there's nothing I can do. But at least tell me why. I don't even know why you suddenly decided to divorce. I need to know why.
You don't want to know, I guess.
What? What do you mean?
You don't want to get hurt for nothing, do you?
Yeah, but it's a big deal to me. I can't just leave the house without asking why.
Uh-huh. But I already told you, I'm not going to live with you anymore.
If there's something wrong with me, just tell me clearly. I should improve what's wrong.
No, it's not that you're not good enough.
Then what? Wasn't there any way we could have talked it out?
I don't think it was any use talking it out. I'm sorry, Amber, but my feelings would never change.
But it's too sudden. You didn't tell me anything, and you made the decision all by yourself. I still can't accept it.
You're so persistent. Just give up on me.
I'll give up if you just tell me why you want a divorce.
I've found someone else I'm in love with.
What? You mean you've been seeing someone behind my back?
Well, perhaps that's how others might see it. But my feelings for her are genuine.
Who is she?
I'm not ready to reveal her identity yet. You'll find out soon. Anyway, I've made up my mind to be with her.
Well, if that's what you truly want, I'll start making arrangements to move out. But I'll need to discuss alimony for both you and your new partner.
Well, I'll pay you whatever you want, but I don't want you to charge my girlfriend.
Huh?
You'll understand my reasons soon enough. Bye.
Cherry, can we talk? Do you have a moment?
What's wrong, sis? It's unusual for you to text me at this late hour.
Keith and I are getting divorced.
Wow, really?
It's true. He just asked me that.
I'm so sorry, Amber. That's tough. Are you okay? If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
Come on, don't act like you don't know.
Huh?
If there's anything I can do, I already know everything.
Oh, you know, don't you?
You've been involved with Keith for 2 years, haven't you?
Did he tell you?
I grabbed him by the neck when he came home and forced him to tell me. He reluctantly spoke up. I never imagined my own sister would betray me like this and try to steal Keith away.
I didn't mean for it to happen. It just kind of happened. I'm sorry, but I'm taking the house you built. You're okay with that, right? You're not living there anymore.
It didn't just happen. You did this on purpose, I know it.
What? What are you talking about? Keith and I just fell for each other. It's not something we can control, you know.
It's definitely a lie.
Why do you say that? Can't you believe in your own cute sister?
You call yourself cute? That's gross. I don't think you're cute at all. I know best what kind of person you are. I married a guy with the right specs, and he couldn't handle your jealousy. Keith is a scumbag, but he's highly educated and works for a big company. He's also good looking.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am more attractive than you are. No wonder he's fallen for me. You're plain looking and hardly wear any makeup. It's only natural that he's left you.
I don't care what you call me. You seduced Keith, didn't you?
I didn't seduce him or anything. It just happened naturally. It's like I found myself by his side. Something like that.
I don't think it's possible that you found yourself dating your sister's husband.
Well, I admit that I gave him my attention when you weren't looking.
I knew it was you who made the first move.
I can't help it. Keith is my type. He's tall, good looking, and so nice.
If Keith wasn't my husband, you wouldn't have gone for him.
Huh?
You were always like that. You didn't like me being happy. Whenever my life seemed to be going well, you interfered.
What's wrong with you? I'm not doing anything like that.
Ever since I started going out with Keith, suddenly you contacted me frequently. You even ambushed us on our date, checking our schedule. When we decided to get married and have a meeting with both of our families, you were dressed provocatively and embarrassed us.
That's just a coincidence, right?
A coincidence? It was obvious that you were trying to steal Keith away from me. Even at the meeting, you kept staring at him.
Well, if there's a good-looking guy around, who wouldn't be attracted? Well, anyway, you were destined to break up with Keith. In the first place, there was no way you could beat me. I'm more beautiful and have more friends. I'm always better than you. It was wrong for you to get married before me in the first place.
Then don't ever show yourself in front of me again.
Huh?
I don't want to see your face anymore. And I don't want to hear your voice either.
Oh, what's that? You're overreacting.
You're stressing me out. I don't want you in my life anymore.
Don't say that. We're family. Let's just get along with each other. You know, when Keith and I get married, we might have a baby, right? Then I'll let you take care of the baby too.
Don't be silly. You took away my husband and my house. Isn't that enough? I'm not going to play family with you anymore. You're a complete stranger. Don't contact me.
Oh, right. Well, there's no reason for me to contact you. I know you need me, but I don't need you.
What are you talking about? I've never needed you. Not even once. This whole thing has really made me realize how awful you are. I don't want anything to do with you ever again. I will cut ties with you.
Well, I don't really care. I'll be happy with Keith. You can go wherever you want. If you can't stand seeing Keith and me together, maybe you should consider going abroad.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Well, goodbye.
Sis, I have a favor to ask you.
I'm at work. Who is this?
Hey, sis, don't be kidding. How could you forget your own sister?
I don't have a sister.
What? You're Amber, right? It's me, your sister Cherry. Don't tell me you've lost your mind at such a young age.
Oh, I remember I had a sister with that name once.
You remember?
But I cut ties with her because she took my husband and house from me 5 years ago.
Yes, that's right. You're still holding on to that grudge. You're really vindictive, Amber. If you keep dwelling on the past, you'll never move forward.
So, what do you want? I'm busy and don't have time for this. Can I go now? I have work to do.
Hold on. I have something to tell you. Something very important.
Something important? Just shoot then.
I've been in the hospital since last year.
Really?
And I'm in a pretty bad shape. The doctor told me the other day that I don't have long to live.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you.
No. I need you, sis.
Huh?
As a donor.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Sis, I'm begging you. Save me. I need your lung.
You're lying.
Huh?
Are you out of your mind? You wouldn't just suddenly call me up and ask to be a donor, would you? I don't have time for your stupid jokes, so I'm ending this now.
Hold on. It's true. No matter what kind of treatment I get, I can't get better. The only way to save my life is to have a transplant surgery.
Really? Then why don't you ask Keith? He'd gladly give up his lung for you, wouldn't he?
But when they tested our lungs, they didn't seem to be compatible. Mom and Dad have cut ties with me. The only person I can rely on now is you, Amber.
Oh yeah, I remember. Mom and Dad were furious that you took my husband away from me.
They disowned me and I haven't heard from them in 5 years. Okay, I'm sending you the address of the hospital now. Can you come in tomorrow for a conformity test?
Tomorrow? That's very sudden.
It's a time-sensitive situation. I'd really like to have your lung right now. But first I have to have you take a compatibility test to see if you can be a candidate for a transplant. I've asked the doctor to have the test done tomorrow.
I'm so stunned. How can you ask for such a thing so casually? You've been cut off and out of touch for 5 years.
You're my sister. Of course I thought you'd help me. And I know you're so sweet. I'm so glad I could reach you. I want to live more. So I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Let bygones be bygones for stealing your husband. You'll come to the hospital tomorrow to get checked out, right? I apologize that I took your husband and house, so please help your poor sister.
I can't because I'm busy tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow is Saturday. You're off work, right?
I'm off work, but I have a date with my boyfriend. So I can't go in for the test.
Huh? Are you kidding? My life is really at stake. Give it some serious thought.
I am. I'm not joking.
Are you serious? You're putting your date with your boyfriend before your sister's life?
Yeah, that's right. What about it?
Don't be silly. Which do you think is more important? You can't come because you have a date? Cancel that and come get checked out.
You seem to be assuming that I'm willing to be a donor. What makes you think that?
What? Because we're sisters. It's natural for you to save your sister's life, isn't it?
No. I don't consider you my sister. I think anyone with a little bit of perspective could see that. I would never agree to be a donor. Of course I wouldn't.
What are you talking about? This isn't the time for jokes. You're taking this too far.
Huh? I'm just making my statement clear. Why did you assume I'd agree without question? That's more of a mystery to me.
Mystery? Are you serious? You have a date? My life is on the line here.
I really don't care. I'm telling you, I couldn't care less about your situation.
You don't care? Your sister's in trouble and you're not concerned? You're such a cold-hearted sister. Do you realize that?
Will you stop taking it out on me? I've already cut ties with you as family. I have no obligation to help you.
That was a long time ago.
What if it was a long time ago? Nothing has changed for me. We're not family.
Are you still mad at me? That I took Keith away from you?
I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. I don't trust or love you as a family anymore.
Just forget about the past. Even if you insist we're not family, it's a fact we're blood related.
I'm blood related? So what?
You know, they say it's better to find a donor who is blood related because there's a better chance of a physical match.
Whether it matches or not, I'm not willing to be a donor at all.
That's terrible.
At best, you should reflect on your past behavior.
No, refusing to be a donor should not be an option for you, Amber. Anyway, we'll meet at the university hospital tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. You should definitely come.
You're really persistent. Well, I'll go if I can. That's the best I can do.
What the hell is your answer? I'm telling you to come for sure. Do you understand?
Okay, if I can make it.
Are you listening to me? My life depends on you. Do you understand that?
Sure. Bye-bye.
Amber, where are you now? I told you to come to the hospital at 9. You were stuck in a traffic jam on the road? Or you had an accident?
Don't call me. I don't want to answer your call. What do you want?
What do I want? I told you yesterday that you'd be getting checked out today. It's long past your appointment time. Why aren't you coming?
I told you I'd go if I could. Well, I couldn't. End of the story.
What? What the hell is that?
The doctors have been waiting. Then just tell them I'm not coming. No way, no way! Are you going to abandon me? Exactly. Because I have nothing to do with this. I thought you were joking. I can't believe you're not coming after all. What are you thinking? What am I supposed to do now? I don't know. Why don't you just despair? Do you even know what you're talking about? Your sister's life is in danger. How can you make the decision to abandon me? I will never change my mind. I'm not giving up any part of myself for you. You're not family. You're just a stranger to me. Or should I define you as less than a stranger? What are you trying to say? You've been mad at me for a while now, but why don't you remember what you did? I remember, but I didn't think you were still that mad at me. No, to be honest, I'm not mad at you anymore. In fact, I have no feelings for you. Then why don't you help me? I'm your sister. Ex-sister. What? I've said it 1,000 times. I don't consider you my sister anymore. You are not my family. Why should I risk giving up a part of myself for someone I don't like? I can't do that. You don't have to talk to me like that. I'm so sorry, sis. Please help me. Really, you're the only one I can count on. Stop calling me sis, will you? Ask Keith, he'll support you. I'll give him back to you. So help me, please. I didn't ask you to give him back to me. Besides, I already have a boyfriend. We're getting married soon. What? You're getting married again? Well, we haven't planned our wedding ceremony yet. And to tell the truth, it was practically impossible for me to go there today. Because I'm living in a different country now. What? Well, it's time for me to go on my date. Wait a minute. You live in a foreign country? What country? I won't tell you because it's none of your business. Amber, isn't it awful that you've gone abroad without telling me? Wherever I go is my business. Why do I have to go to the trouble of informing you? But... Besides, you told me I could go anywhere I wanted, didn't you? Didn't you also tell me I could go abroad? Well, that was 5 years ago, so you may have forgotten. I remember exactly what you said. I don't remember what I said so long ago. Anyway, I want you to help me. I told you I can't because I'm overseas. Well then, just come back to the States to take a conformity test. I'll never take it. Oh no. If you try to make yourself happy by abusing others, you'll face the consequences. Isn't this situation proof of that? It's a good opportunity for you to reflect on what you've done and take a good look at your past. I am sincerely sorry. So please be my donor. I didn't expect you to be in such a dire situation. I hope you learned your lesson. Well, goodbye. I really don't have anything more to say to you. I'll keep my fingers crossed that you find a donor. After that, Cherry persistently tried to contact me with tons of messages, so I blocked her. I heard that she couldn't get in touch with our parents at all. I'm sure she must have been feeling hopeless. But she deserved it, didn't she? Despite trying to rely on her relatives and friends, it seems that everyone close to her has left her. Perhaps it was because of her self-centered behavior. She has no way but to wait until a donor is found. Furthermore, rumor has it, the relationship between Keith is getting worse day by day. Divorce is imminent. I don't know if Keith grew exasperated from taking care of Cherry's disease, or if it was Cherry herself, but it seems certain that Cherry is in further trouble. I don't plan to get involved with her in the future, but I hope she survives.
Honey, it's almost 10. Aren't you coming home yet? Are you working late again today?
Sorry, hun. Forgot to tell you. I'll be late again. So go ahead and eat without me.
You've been working late a lot lately. You must be exhausted.
It's the busy season, so what can I do? By the way, I have to work this weekend too.
Again? I want to spend some time together, at least on weekends.
It's a crucial time at work, so please bear with it a little longer. Once things calm down, I'll take you to your favorite place.
You better, but don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Thanks, honey.
All right, then good luck with work.
Oh, hon, don't wait up for me. Go ahead and rest.
Okay. Good night.
Night, hon.
Honey, there's no word from you again today. Is work really that busy?
Sorry, I forgot to call again. I won't be able to come home tonight. I'm really sorry.
I'm getting ready for bed soon. Should I put away dinner?
Yeah, just put it in the fridge. I'll have it for breakfast tomorrow.
Got it. By the way, hon, I know you've been busy, but I have a favor.
A favor? If it's something simple.
Can you take a day off soon? Just one day.
Why? Is something going on?
I want you to come with me to the gynecologist.
You mean, are you pregnant? Oh, wow. Am I finally going to be a dad?
No, it's not that.
Oh, then what?
Remember how we talked about having trouble conceiving? I've been thinking maybe we should consider fertility treatment.
I know we've been worried about not having kids, but going to the doctor seems a bit much. I think it's better to leave it to nature.
But considering our age, I think it's better to act quickly. We're almost in our 40s. There may not be age restrictions for you as a man, but there are for me.
What does fertility treatment involve?
Probably starting with timing therapy. It's about targeting the days when it's easiest to conceive.
But do I need to be involved in that? Can't you just go and get the information?
I think it's best if we both get checked initially.
Are you implying I'm infertile?
No, that's not what I'm saying. It could be me too. And if we're going to start treatment, it's better to have both of us checked.
But I don't know anyone else doing this. I've never heard of a man getting tested.
It's a sensitive topic. People don't talk much about it. I'm not forcing you, but thinking about our future, I'd like you to consider it.
All right, but can you go first? If you still can't get pregnant, then I'll get tested too.
Okay, I understand. I know it's a bit tough for men.
Sorry. It's not that I don't want to help, but I'm really overwhelmed right now. Work is hectic. But once things calm down, I'll cooperate.
No worries. Thanks for working hard. You've been working even on your days off. Are you overdoing it? Are you okay?
I'm fine. My health is my strong point. And thank you for taking care of the house every day. Sorry, we haven't been able to spend much time together lately.
I'm okay. Just make sure you rest when you can.
Yeah, I'll make sure not to overdo it. I'll probably be home late again tonight, so go ahead and sleep.
All right. I'll keep some cold beers for you in the fridge. Good luck with work. Hey, honey. Are you working late again today?
No, I've finished work.
There's something I need to ask you.
What is it?
I ran into your colleague, David, this evening.
Oh, really?
Are you hiding something from me?
Hiding? What are you talking about?
I mentioned that you've been busy with work lately, and he laughed, saying there's hardly any overtime. What's going on?
Oh, he recently transferred to a different department. He's a bit clueless, so maybe the conversation didn't quite make sense.
No, he said every department has been getting off early lately. He mentioned the new efficiency measures from the CEO have reduced the need for overtime. He said most employees now leave on time. He even joked that you rush out of the office as soon as the workday ends, saying you must be eager to get home to me. He said you told him you help me with dinner every night, so he teased me for being lovey-dovey after all these years. I played along. but you haven't been coming home early. What have you been doing after work every day?
I don't know what he's talking about. I've been staying late at the office every night.
Are you saying he's lying?
Maybe he misunderstood something. I haven't heard about these efficiency measures.
But he was very specific. He said the CEO instructed everyone during a recent meeting to reduce overtime. He also mentioned that employees who stay late get told off by their managers and are sent home early. You're definitely hiding something, aren't you?
I see. If he talked that much, then I guess I have to come clean. I've been keeping it a secret, but I've recently gotten into going to bars alone. That's why I've been coming home late. I lied about working late. Sorry. I didn't want to bring work stress home or worry you, so I went out drinking to relieve stress.
That's a lie too.
What?
You don't drink, and you don't smell like alcohol when you come home.
I only drink a little. You know I'm not that strong.
Stop it. I found receipts in your suit for women's brand items and jewelry. I thought you were secretly planning to give me a surprise present, so I pretended not to notice. But since you haven't given me any of those things, you must be giving them to someone else. Are you meeting another woman when you stay out late?
What the heck? If you were suspicious, you should have just said so earlier. What a nasty personality.
Excuse me?
I mean, if you know, don't try to trap me.
You don't have to talk to me like that. So you're admitting to having an affair?
Yeah, so what? What do you want me to do now that you found out?
What do I want? I want you to end it with her right now.
Not asking for a divorce?
I don't know. I suspected something, but I didn't expect you to be so blatant about it. And you're not even apologizing.
I know having an affair is considered wrong, but come on. Even married people can find someone else attractive.
Do you want to be with her instead of me? Do you want a divorce?
No, I don't want to go that far. I'm not unhappy with your homemaking. It's more like a fling. Getting divorced would be too much hassle. People would ask what happened, and explaining it to our parents would be tough.
What kind of reasoning is that? Are you saying you want me to overlook your affair?
That's not exactly what I'm saying, but you should acknowledge that you've made it easier for me to cheat.
What the heck?
You've been obsessed with infertility lately.
You said you wanted kids too.
Of course I do, but the timing method feels forced and unromantic. And let's face it, being a full-time housewife has made you frumpy. You've lost your edge. That's lowering my excitement.
So you're blaming me for your affair?
I'm not saying it's entirely your fault, but you should take some responsibility.
Responsibility?
I guess being home all the time means you don't bother to take care of your appearance. You used to dress up and look nice all the time. Working women are different. They're busy but still take care of themselves. They shine at work and are energetic and attractive.
You were the one who wanted me to be a stay-at-home wife. You said you wanted to focus on your career and needed me to take care of the house. So when we got married, I quit the job I loved. And now you're blaming me for that?
But there are stay-at-home wives who still keep themselves looking great, right? You've turned into such a frumpy old lady. Honestly, I can't see you as a woman anymore. I think the infertility issue is definitely because of your age. Women close to 40 have a harder time getting pregnant, you know? Men can father children at any age. I feel sorry for you.
That's enough. I need some time to think. I don't want to hear any more right now.
Fine. I haven't decided what to do next either, so I'll leave it to you. But you know, you've been a housewife all these years, so divorcing suddenly would be tough for you. I'm paying the bills, so as long as I allow it, I'd like you to continue supporting me.
You want to keep our marriage just to have someone do the housework?
No, I'm asking for a give and take arrangement. Oh, but sorry in advance if I change my mind suddenly. My girlfriend is young and beautiful, so if she talks about marriage, I'll probably choose her. Wendy, I'll be late again tonight.
Are you out on a date again?
Yeah, I'm with her right now. I need to ask you something.
What?
Sorry, but I need you to move out by the end of this week. Of course, I'll cover the moving expenses.
By the end of this week? Why so suddenly?
I'm fed up with your infertility.
What?
I want to have kids soon, but older women just can't do it. Guess what? My dream finally came true. I'm going to be a dad.
Really?
My girlfriend's pregnant, so I'm divorcing you. Choosing a younger woman was the right decision. Now I know the infertility issue is your fault. I don't need you anymore.
So you cheated because you wanted a child?
That's not the only reason. I want to pass on my genes. I figured any woman besides you would get pregnant quickly, and I was right.
Too bad for you. The mother of that child is me.
What are you talking about?
I'm taking that child.
I don't get it. What child?
The child you're having with your girlfriend.
You're not making any sense. There's no way we're giving up the baby.
I just decided, in my mind.
You can't just decide that. I'm not giving up my child. If you try anything, I'll have you arrested. Remember that.
I can't stand the idea of you being happy. I'll take responsibility and raise the child.
What are you even saying? Have you lost your mind?
You're the one who's lost it. You openly admitted to cheating despite being married. You don't even feel sorry or regret it. You're the one who's really messed up.
No way. I'm the victim here. Stuck married to an infertile woman. Honestly, this is fraud. You knew I wanted kids, right? And yet you couldn't get pregnant for years? This is your fault.
Then you should have left me before you started cheating. You didn't do that because you were afraid you might be infertile yourself, right? You were scared to take action.
So what if I was?
There you go, deflecting again. You really are a hopeless man. I did some digging on your girlfriend. I know her name and address. It's Lydia, right? If I tell her that you left me because I'm infertile and I want her child, she'll probably give it to me.
Don't you dare. If you go near her, I'll file a restraining order.
Oh well, I don't know what I'm capable of right now. You cheated on me and your girlfriend got pregnant. She's young, so she can get pregnant again easily, right? Give me the baby she's carrying now. It's not fair for you to become a father while I get nothing.
Stop it. She doesn't even know I'm married.
Oh, really?
She's innocent and truly a good person. She thinks we're just a normal couple.
So you're deceiving her.
Don't twist my words. If you agree to divorce quietly, I can be single. Then I can marry her and raise the child with her. I need to protect her. She's pregnant and I don't want to burden her. I'll give you anything, so please just stop.
Is she that important to you?
Yes, I'm sorry, Wendy. As my last request to the partner I've been with for so long, please don't do anything to her and the baby.
Let me think. If I refuse the divorce and take you to court, I can drag it out for months. You wouldn't like that, would you?
Fine. The alimony will be however much you ask for. Of course, it'll be within what I can afford.
What about the division of assets?
I'll try to meet your demands as much as possible.
All right. But I don't trust you, so handle the money first. We'll divide everything properly with a lawyer involved. Then, I'll agree to the divorce. And make sure this happens before I change my mind.
How about tomorrow?
You can get it done by tomorrow?
I'm more afraid of you changing your mind. Also, You'll have to sign an agreement that you won't contact Lydia or me in the future. At least accept this condition.
Okay, no problem. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow then.
Hey, Wendy, you broke our agreement.
What are you talking about?
You told Lydia something, didn't you? She contacted me saying the pregnancy was a misunderstanding. Now I can't get in touch with her, and she won't open the door when I go to her apartment. What did you do to her?
Oh, she moved out.
What? Moved out?
It was a devastating situation for a young girl as expected. Finding out her boyfriend was married and was cheating because of infertility issues.
What are you talking about?
I told her everything.
What the heck? Did you forget about the agreement? You promised not to see her.
The agreement was effective from the day it was signed. I talked to her before that, so I didn't break the promise.
So you went to see her right after we first spoke about divorce? I was with her until the next day.
No, even earlier. Remember when you openly admitted to cheating and said you'd leave the decision up to me? Right after that, I looked into her and met her, before you even asked for a divorce.
I don't get it. She was acting normal until recently.
She was really upset. She couldn't believe you for pretending to be single and not even thinking about the future. And she couldn't tolerate the things you said about me. She cried at first, saying she never thought you were such a jerk. But in the end, we decided to work together to leave you.
What? She wants to leave me?
Of course. Who could forgive their partner for being married and cheating? Especially not when they were used just because they were young.
But I'm divorcing you because she's pregnant. I'm being sincere.
You lied about being single. How is that sincere? Do you even know what it means?
So, her pregnancy was a lie too?
She told you it was a misunderstanding, right? I think she meant what she said.
You're the worst. You made her lie about being pregnant to ruin my life. You took more than the standard amount for alimony and property division. You married me even though you're infertile, and now you're proving you're a real fraud.
You thought it'd be easy to divorce me. I just didn't want things to stay convenient for you. Starting a new life without money is tough, right? Consider it compensation for being cheated on and mocked for my infertility.
Why did you make her lie about being pregnant? We could have just divorced normally. And saying you were going to take the baby was insane.
I wanted to get back at you, obviously. You thought I'd lost my mind, right? That's why you didn't meet with her until the divorce was finalized.
Yes, but...
During that time, she moved. She didn't want to deal with you showing up unannounced after breaking up.
I wouldn't do that.
Really? Weren't you aiming for her family's wealth? I heard her parents were well off. That's why you agreed to my conditions for alimony and asset division so easily.
No, that's not true.
Also, there was another reason for the fake pregnancy. To cover up the fact that you might be infertile.
No way. Me?
I got tested and there were no issues on my side. The doctor suggested that we both get tested because it might be the male side. But by the time I was deciding whether to tell you, I found out about the affair and I lost the will to say anything.
I'm infertile? That can't be true.
You never got tested, so you can't be sure. But after years of marriage with no kids and no issues on my side, it points to you being the cause.
No way.
A test would make it clear. Anyway, as soon as you thought you weren't the infertile one, you immediately brought up divorce. But if I'd told you first, you might not have wanted it. You'd say things like, "You're leaving me because I'm infertile." Too much hassle.
So, I can't have kids?
If you really want them, find a woman who already has them. You can still be a father without a biological connection. Although, honestly, I wouldn't want any woman to be with someone like you.
I just wanted kids. If it was a boy, I wanted to teach him baseball, buy him a glove and bat, and take him to a park and play the catch on weekends. I wanted to go watch professional baseball games together in the future. If it was a girl, I wanted to take her shopping, buy her cute clothes, princess dresses, and dolls. I looked forward to being Santa at Christmas, bringing joy to my kids. I just wanted to create a warm, loving family.
I felt the same way. Even if we were both infertile, or if one of us was, I never thought about leaving you. And if you had left me because of my infertility, I wouldn't have fought it.
Wendy.
I thought we could adopt a child together. I believed we could be happy even if we were just the two of us.
Then why don't we start over? I've realized that there's no better partner for me than you. I'm truly sorry for everything I've done. Please forgive my foolish actions.
You ruined our marriage first. I pretended to be crazy but can't compete with the real thing. Your thinking is messed up. You think I'd take you back after being cheated on and abandoned because you thought I was infertile?
Isn't it hard to give up a stable life? You can stay a housewife if you stay with me.
I've received enough alimony. I'll live on my own now.
But living alone is tough. What about your future, your old age?
You're the one worried about these things, not me. I know you barely have any savings left.
No, I was thinking about our future together. I promise to change. I swear, I'll build a happy home with you.
It's funny how your tune changes once Lydia leaves, and you find out you might be infertile. You've mocked me and done whatever you wanted. Honestly, I'm glad your genes won't be passed on.
Don't leave me, Wendy. What if I'm really infertile? I don't want to live alone.
Then find someone new. Though I doubt anyone in the world would want to marry a guy like you. Dustin went to the clinic for tests, and it was confirmed that he was indeed infertile. Despite being mentally prepared, he cried and threw a tantrum when he found out, proving what a pitiful man he really is. Later, I ran into his boss and explained the circumstances of our divorce. His boss was thoroughly shocked. By now, I'm sure his disgraceful behavior has spread throughout the workplace, making it difficult for him to hold his head up at work. Unable to bear the loneliness of living alone, he tried to move in with his parents. However, they were so appalled by his actions that they immediately turned him away. With no money, the realization of his infertility, and no one left to rely on, he must be in quite a dire situation. Hopefully, he will reflect on his actions and understand that what goes around comes around. As for me, after the separation, I moved in back with my parents and started job hunting. Luckily, I had several qualifications which helped me secure a full-time job. Now, I'm living alone in a rented apartment. Interestingly, I still keep in touch with Dustin's former mistress, Lydia. It might seem odd to befriend her, but I owe much of my successful escape and new start to her. After talking to her, I realized she was a smart, nice girl, and I want to help her as she moves forward. Honestly, the thought of remarriage puts me off, but if I ever meet someone who truly values me, I hope to build a warm and caring family where we support and cherish each other.
Hey, babe. Have you made up your mind for your wedding dress?
No, not yet. What's up? I tried on 2 dresses yesterday, but I'm still thinking about it.
Oh, okay. Then just get both of them.
Huh? Why?
There's a huge possibility that the first one is going to get ruined.
What do you mean?
Or one might end up in tatters or covered in stains.
Why would that happen?
Actually, my sister Darlene is coming to our wedding.
Oh, are you saying she's gonna try to ruin my dress?
I'm hoping not.
I doubt she'll go that far.
You don't know what she's capable of.
Huh?
Trust me, I know she's always throwing shade whenever you see her.
Well, she does say a lot of things to me.
My sister doesn't seem to be fond of you.
Oh, she already told me that I'm just after your money. I keep telling her I'm not, but she doesn't believe me.
I've been trying to explain everything to her.
She despises me so much.
She's always had this overprotective streak, and while I'm grateful for her care, sometimes she just doesn't know when to draw the line. I need her to see that I'm all grown up now and perfectly capable of managing on my own. She won't give it a rest about finding me the right partner because she's always going on about our respected family background. Yeah, she's the reason my engagement fell through once, you know.
She really cares about the family background, huh?
Right. Mom and Dad already gave their blessings. It's only my sister who's against our marriage, so...
I wonder if she has any marriage plans of her own yet.
With her attitude, I don't think so. She might stay single for the rest of her life. I need her to chill and just let me be happy. Seriously, don't hold back. Just tell me if anything comes up.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Thanks. Sorry to bring that up the day before our wedding. Let's make it the best wedding ever, babe.
Yeah. Martha, may I have a word with you? Oh, Darlene, I'm at work right now, so I'll text you later. It's probably not that big a deal anyway. Just something anyone could do, right? Or is some lame job more important than what I'm saying? Okay. Let me ask you straight to the point. Are you really going to marry my brother? Of course I am. We've already booked the venue. We've made all the arrangements too. Oh God! You're still being so bold after everything I've said? Are you, a low-educated and poor person like yourself, really serious? I've told you many times, I'm not poor. Shut up! You're just marrying my brother for his money, aren't you? I mean, he's the eldest son and the heir to our family business. That's not my intention. How would I know? The thought of using our money for a woman like you makes me sick. There's no need to say that. I'm just saying. After all, every woman who gets close to Theo is like that. You probably just want an easy life, calling yourself a housewife and all. I plan to keep working even after marriage. I've discussed about that with Theo. You can say anything you want. How can you get a decent job with just a high school diploma? Do you understand that we're a top-tier, publicly traded company? I understand. I only have a high school diploma, but I do have a decent job. Besides, my current job doesn't require a higher education. Oh, really? A job where education doesn't matter? I knew it! It's a job for idiots! You really aren't suitable for a family, are you? Well, your parents probably don't have decent jobs either. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's not true. My parents work hard, and they run a hotel. Good for you! I'm not interested in any low-class hotel. It's not low-class. Yeah, poor people are pretentious. Well, I have no interest in your parents either. I won't let you marry my brother. You can't stop us. I said I won't let you. You don't know what I'm capable of. I won't have any gold digger like you in my house. Theo, sorry to bother you at work.
What's wrong, Martha? Is everything okay?
I just got a call from your sister. She said she'll never let me marry you.
What? She's trying to do the same thing again.
She said I can't do anything about it. She's probably planning something for the wedding.
Oh shit. I was hoping nothing would happen. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm glad we're one step ahead of her.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
Well, it is what it is. Let's meet after work and finalize the plan for the big day.
Okay.
I'm really sorry about this, Martha. This is way beyond just feeling cold feet, huh?
It's okay. It's more like happy feet.
Happy feet?
Yes, I'm about to get married to you.
Oh, that's what I love about you.
Thanks. Well, see you later. Darlene, please, pick up the phone.
What? What do you want?
What was that about? Pouring beer on my dress at my wedding? And to top it off, making a scene with all that nonsense. Absolutely unforgivable.
Stop overreacting. I just mentioned there's someone after our money. Are you pissed off because it's the truth?
How many times do I have to tell you that's not true? That's not my intention. How can you ruin my once-in-a-lifetime wedding?
I told you, didn't I, that I wouldn't let you and Theo get married. But the wedding was a hit, right? A bride who smells like beer is just hilarious. It suits a poorly educated woman like you very well.
That's harsh.
You should be thanking me for making your wedding unforgettable. Well, if the bride gets drenched in beer, it might be difficult to continue the reception.
I see. Okay, we'll cancel the reception.
Oh dear. You're really going to cancel it? I knew it. That's how you really feel about my brother. Guess it was all about the money after all. You finally revealed your true colors.
I'm cutting ties with you.
Huh? What are you even talking about? It's ridiculous for someone like you, who isn't even married to Theo or part of the family, to talk about cutting ties. This is exactly why dealing with poor, foolish people is such a hassle. Well, at least I could weed out a bitch who's not suitable for our family. I know Theo will be thankful.
You were something else. If you're still here, please leave right now. I never want to see your face again.
You don't need to tell me. Oh, and here's a helpful piece of advice. Be with someone who's on your level. And stay away from my brother.
That's enough. Goodbye.
Poor little bride. How are you feeling? I guess it's time for you to know where you belong. I need to eat something nice. That cheap food made me almost sick. What are you doing, Martha? I'm bored. If you're up for a quick chat, I might entertain it. Text back. I know you can see this.
Oh, Darlene, sorry, I was busy. You're enjoying lunch by yourself? The reception went well for us.
What? Are you out of your mind? You canceled the reception, right?
Actually, no. We finished it to the end, and everyone had so much fun. It's one of the best days of my life.
What? Are you kidding me? Did you really wear that beer-scented dress to the reception?
I had 2 dresses prepared, so I changed into a fresh one for the reception.
You're lying. Stop being delusional. At least be honest if you're going to be poor. I'm not delusional. We exchanged vows and had our wedding reception. You're the one being delusional, Darlene. Wait. It's Theo. What? Theo? Yes, I'm with Martha right now. Even you? What are you saying? I made the wedding reception a mess, right?
I had a feeling you might do something at the wedding. so I made sure to let the guests know it was all part of the reception entertainment. Let me tell you, it was quite the production. We even made a video saying, "Surprise!" But hey, thanks to the groom's funny sister, everyone had a blast. What? That can't be true. Hey, Theo!
It is, Darlene. We finished the ceremony without you.
Oh no! Why did you do that?
That's my line. Why were you trying to ruin my wedding?
Huh? Because that woman is just after our money. I can't stand the thought of our family's money being wasted on her.
What makes you say that?
Martha, why don't you just come clean? Tell him you're only interested in his money. Admit you're after an easy life, and that's all you want from him. Honestly, you should be ashamed. Consider yourself lucky to be part of our family. Your poor family must be relieved, honestly. I think it's the other way around. Huh? Other way around? Are you calling our family poor?
Hey, knock it off. Martha's dad is the president of a well-established hotel, you know?
What? Theo, what are you talking about? Have you lost your mind too?
I'm pretty sane. Her family runs a long-standing hotel that has been passed down through generations in the local area.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've been telling you all along. Martha didn't marry me for money. You were so busy criticizing her because she's a high school graduate, and you never bothered to get to know her. You've been wrong this whole time.
Wait, what?
Her family's business is way more successful than ours. From an outsider's perspective, it might seem like I'm the one after her money. But neither Martha nor her parents have ever brought it up. It was only you who kept going on about money.
Are you kidding me? So what was all that talk about working together? Were you trying to sneak into our company or something?
That's not it at all. I was going to help out her parents with their work. They've been asking me to join them for a while now.
Well, I never heard about that.
You're the one who didn't listen. You jumped to conclusions without listening to her side of the story.
What? You're blaming me? I just wanted to protect our family.
What are you trying to protect? Our money? You're the only one obsessed with money. Nobody else cares about it like you do. There are far more important things in life than money and possessions.
Are you lecturing me? Who do you think you're talking to?
Oh, God. That's why even Dad and Mom have had enough of you.
What?
Dad is going to have a talk with you soon. I think you're not allowed to come home anymore.
What are you talking about?
You think you can get away with what you did today? You tried to ruin our wedding. Dad realized how much he spoiled you. He's disappointed.
That's a lie. Dad would never say such a thing.
If you think I'm lying, go ahead and ask him yourself. It's embarrassing for me as your brother too. Acting all high and mighty just because our parents run a company. And then insulting Martha, who's the daughter of the president of a well-established hotel, calling her all sorts of names like poor and gold digger.
Don't blame me. I had no idea she came from such a distinguished background.
Also, I'm not going to take over Dad's company.
What?
I mentioned earlier that I'm planning to assist Martha's parents with the hotel, remember?
Wait a minute. You're the eldest son. That's why we were looking for a well-bred, respectable wife for you.
I'm giving up our family name.
What are you talking about?
I'm taking her last name. I already talked to Dad about it.
I don't know anything about this. So what's the plan for our family's future? Does that mean I'm the one who's gonna take over?
Hell no. If Dad left the company to you, it'd go bankrupt in a heartbeat. Haha.
Then who's gonna take over then?
Dad mentioned he intends to pass it on to one of the younger guys in the company.
That's impossible. Why did you do such a selfish thing?
I just wanted to be with Martha, that's all.
Well,
It's time for our flight.
what flight?
Our honeymoon.
Theo, wait. Martha, pick up the phone. What, Darlene? We're on our honeymoon. You! How dare you steal away my precious little brother? And now, because of you, I might get kicked out of the house. What are you going to do about it? I have no idea. What a deceitful woman! Manipulating Theo into working at your own family's business? And on top of that, even making him change his last name to yours? For the record, Theo took our name voluntarily. Stop lying for once. You and your parents probably just bribed my brother with money to convince him. Please don't say that. Theo wanted to work with me and my parents. He said that we would make this inn as wonderful as my parents. We'll chase our dreams together. But he was supposed to be the next president. There was no need to change his surname, was there? That's what I told Theo. As the only daughter to carry on my family's legacy, Theo suggested taking my last name. What? Then do me a favor. What? Can you hire me? What? What are you talking about? My parents are furious about what went down at your wedding. They're totally mad at me. Oh, I see. I was only thinking about what's best for our family. I was just trying to ensure we didn't let any gold diggers in. We're a successful family. We run a successful company. But now, both Theo and our parents keep blaming me. What a relief. Huh? It's a relief that my partner's family, aside from my sister-in-law, are all sensible people. That's a good thing. What are you talking about? I lost my job and even my place to live because of you. Your job too? I used to work as a receptionist at my father's company, but now he won't let me work there anymore. Can't blame him. There were a lot of people from your father's company at the wedding. They all witnessed that embarrassing incident. That's why I'm asking you to let me work at your hotel. I decline. Why? I'm your sister-in-law, aren't I? We're family. No, we're not. I cut ties with you, remember? Huh? What the hell? Theo said the same thing too. No way! What's going to happen to me? You should have seen this coming. You judged me for not having a higher education, and you tried to ruin my wedding. Oh, I'm going to lose everything then. How am I supposed to live from now on? Why don't you take some time to think about it? It's your own life after all, not anyone else's. You'll have plenty of time to figure things out. I can't say if there will be someone to help, but of course, Theo and I won't be involved in your future life. You're on your own now. Well then, goodbye. What? Wait a minute. Are you going to abandon me just like that? Hey, Martha! Help me! Afterwards, my sister-in-law's life took a tragic turn. She was evicted from her parents' house and lost her job, leaving her in despair. To top it off, she got slapped with a bill from the wedding venue for trashing the dress. With no savings, she had to borrow money to settle it somehow. Now, she's tirelessly working live-in part-time jobs just to repay that debt. She deserved it. And as for us, we're still new at this, but Theo and I are working together to run the inn. Every day is a challenge, but we're committed to doing our best to please our guests and improve. That's our goal.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.